Hey everyone, CaffeineMan here, and today I got a drink for you that's been requested a couple of times, but eventually one of my subscribers said, hey, I can actually get that for you. And once I have the drinks in hand, it's a lot easier to review them. And I've had this one in my hands for 4 weeks, so if someone sends me drinks, I still might not get to it right away. And that drink is Clutch Energy Drink. It's a semi-new energy drink on the market. We're gonna go over it, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and in today's video we're going over Clutch. As I mentioned, one of my subscribers, Nate from St. Paul, Minnesota, he loves barbecuing, he loves fishing, and he loves CaffeineMan videos so much, he sent me these drinks to review. So I'll be telling you a little bit about the company, I'll tell you about the ingredients, and then I'll move into the taste test. Timestamps down below so you can go where you want to go. So a little bit about the company, and it's going to be a very little bit because on their website they don't give you too much information about their backstory. They basically let you know that they were born and bred in Wisconsin, not when they started, not who founded the company. And if you go to their Our Story page, it really isn't much of a story. It's only 4 sentences long. I've seen longer stories on greeting cards. So I did what I do, I stalked them as best as possible and found out that they actually had a Facebook page that they started in August 2017, and their Twitter and Instagram had their first post in September 2017. So it's safe to say the company probably started late 2017, therefore it's been around about 2.5 years, which is still fairly new, and it's good that it's still around because it shows that they're growing. It is also the official drink of the Boondock Nation. Boondock Nation is a group of snowmobile enthusiasts who travel all across North America to snowmobile, and they got a whole TV show on it. So what is in these drinks? There are actually 2 different kinds of drinks. There is the Power Blend and there is the Sustain Blend. And each has some subtle difference in the ingredients. So let's start off with the common ingredients first. All these drinks have 20 calories except for one that has 25. And they are all sugar-free, both lines of them. And they have between 3 and 5 carbs each. Strangely enough, they don't actually list the percentages on the B vitamins that they have, but all your B vitamins are in the ingredient list. Therefore, let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say there's 100% of each one or more because that's what all the energy companies do. As for the ingredients, they use a lot of the same ingredients that most of the standard energy drink companies use, such as taurine, Panax ginseng extract, guarana seed extract, to get you some natural caffeine in there as well. And the 4th on the list, I'm excited about this one, is erythritol. It's a natural sugar substitute. It's actually classified as a sugar alcohol. And even though it has erythritol high up on the list in the 4th spot, it still has sucralose, inositol, and ACE-K. So they should be pretty sweet. You also got some glucuronolactone in there as well as carnitine. So then what's the difference between the Sustain and the Power? The Sustain blend also has matcha green tea extract. Now some of the other companies actually use a little bit of green tea extract, but it's usually lower on the ingredients list just to say they have something healthy. But the Sustain has the matcha green tea extract a little bit higher on the list. It is actually 6th, 2 after the erythritol, so you're going to be getting a decent amount of natural caffeine in there. Now matcha tea is basically concentrated green tea. It's the espresso of green teas. Literally, they take the green tea leaf, smash it down to a powder, just like they do to the coffee beans to make espresso. Therefore, you're going to get a higher dosage of that natural caffeine, as well as more antioxidants from it. Therefore, that higher dosage of natural caffeine is going to sustain you longer, thus Sustain. Interestingly enough, the 16-ounce cans actually only have 140 milligrams of caffeine, so it's a little bit less than your standard 10 milligrams per ounce. So these cans will have just under 9 milligrams per ounce. Let's taste them out. Just gonna go to the Campus Protein fridge to grab the drinks. Campus Protein is running a special right now on 3D Energy. You can get 15% off your order by using my link down below and coupon code TAKE15. They also just got in the brand new Celsius Peach Vibe. Not many places have this yet, and it's a limited edition, and you can save 20% off when you use my link down below and coupon code CW20. We are first gonna start off with the Sustain, and the 2 flavors are lemon orange and berry punch. Then we'll move on to the Power, which has citrus lime, grape, and mango. First up, lemon orange. And this is the unique one that has the 25 calories, not 20. Let's taste it out. Giving you that bright orange color there. It's very fizzy too. I'm guessing for a high carbonation. All right, well, it's not as carbonated as I thought. That carbonation is a medium carbonation. I wouldn't even say it's medium to high, so I'm not really sure why it was so fizzy. But I like it because it's not as high as some of those other energy drinks. As for the flavor, I'm a little surprised by it. A lot of the oranges that I have usually have a stronger orange flavor, but this actually has a decent mix of orange and lemon. And I haven't had many drinks that actually say orange lemon. Usually they'll just say citrus, like the other one. But because they did name it lemon orange, that's the two flavors that they're giving you, and you can taste both of them almost equally. I'm gonna go back in, give you some percentages. You know, if I had to say it, I'm actually going to say that that lemon is a little bit, just a touch stronger than that orange. I'm actually going to go 55% lemon and 45% orange. Like I said, I'm surprised because I was thinking it was going to be more orange. It gave you the orange color. Orange can be a little bit stronger than lemon, but they're actually giving you a little more lemon out of this with a little bit of orange as well. And I'd say that flavor profile is actually a medium to high flavor profile because they are giving you a decent amount of flavor in there as well. So, where's it going to be going on the CaffeineMan rating chart? I think they did a good job giving you lemon and orange. I'm going to give it an 8.4. Moving on. Next up is going to be the berry punch. What do you guys think? Think they're going to give me more berry or more punch? Let's find out. Let's taste it out. Seems like they're all going to have some color to them. Got a little bit of purple in there. A little bit of punch. All right, well, I'm not going to talk about the carbonation anymore because it seems like these have a medium carbonation to them. As for the sweetness, I'd say that this one has a medium to high sweetness, but closer to the medium. The other one was lemon orange, so that citrus was probably pulling back on the sweetness a little bit. This one, even though it's got some berry, which is citrus, they're not as citrusy as the other drinks. Therefore, you're getting a medium to high sweetness. I was expecting them to be just a touch sweeter when I saw that they had the erythritol, sucralose, inositol, and ACE-K. But that being said, erythritol is 70% as sweet as sugar. Therefore, it makes sense that it's not a high sweetness, but a medium to high sweetness. As for that flavor profile, I would say it's got a medium to high flavor profile as well. And what I didn't say about the other one that I'm realizing in this one is that the flavor that they're going with, that lemon and that orange, is actually more of a natural flavor. It doesn't really taste that artificial. So in this, the berry flavor that's in here, it tastes more like a natural blueberry raspberry flavor with a little bit of punch in there as well. I'll get you some percentages, but I think it's going to be close to what the other one was. I would say you're getting a 60% natural berry out of this and like a 40% punch flavor. So, where's it going to be going on the CaffeineMan rating chart? I'm going to give this one an 8.6. Moving on. Next up, we're going to go for the Power Citrus Lime. It's good to point out that I didn't actually taste any of that matcha extract in there. Matcha can be a little bit of a strong flavor. I'm guessing with the extracts, they might have pulled out some of the flavor. But even though it was 6 on the ingredient list, I couldn't taste any matcha in there. I'm curious if I'll taste much of a difference with this, or if it's going to have that same base flavor that these seem to have. Let's taste it out. All right, so there's a green citrus color there. Kind of a lime green, not a dark green. Maybe a little lemon in there. Ooh, ooh, citrus. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay. Sweetness, medium sweetness. That citrus pulling back on that sweetness, and that flavor profile, guys. You know what the flavor profile is with a reaction like that. It is a high flavor profile. If you guys like your citruses, you like your lemon limes, you're gonna love this one. Me, I'm not a big fan of those drinks, but I'm not gonna subtract any points because of what I think of those drinks. Some people say I'm a little biased, like when you looked at the other two, there was a citrus one, it got slightly lower score than the berry one. That's not the case. I try and go as unbiased as possible. And this one, when I get to the chart, well, I don't need to talk too much else about it. It's a strong lime and lemon flavor. I'm gonna say it probably has like 60% lime and like 40% lemon to it, maybe even like a 65% lime. But it's giving you a strong flavor, and it seems like they're really keeping a decent balance between all the drinks. They're mentioning 2 flavors, and they're giving you those 2 flavors. So where's this gonna be going on the CaffeineMan rating chart? I gotta tell you, they did it's a solid flavor, and I'm gonna give this one a 9.1. That's right, citrus lime, 9.1 from CaffeineMan. I'm not being biased. I am saying this is a good lemon lime. Will I drink it again? Probably not. I don't like lemon lime, but it's a good lemon lime. Moving on. Next up, we're going for the citrus grape, because you know I'm saving the mango for last. A lighter color here. Oh, I thought it was a light purple, but no, it's cloudy color. I'm also interested in what citrus grape tastes like. I don't think I've had any citrus grapes. I'm actually pretty sure that most of the grapes that I've had have been straight on grape. I mean, you have some companies that mix in things with grape, but they name it something different, purple haze. But most of the grapes are just straight on grape, similar to the oranges. They're usually a straight on orange. Let's see what a citrus grape tastes like. A citrus grape is interesting. Yeah, you are getting grape in there, and guess what else you're getting in there? You're getting citrus. Like I said, they're doing a good job balancing out the flavors. They're only giving you like 2 flavors in there, and unfortunately, I don't really like the mix of the two. You're getting a decent grape out of there. I'd say you're getting a 55 to 60% grape, but that citrus is kind of powerful too. So it's giving you a punch of flavor. So the flavor profile is going to be a high flavor profile once again. The sweetness, medium sweetness, because that citrus is pulling back again as always. But when I try the grapes, I'm used to just a solid sweet grape flavor, and I am not used to a grape with citrus in there. And yeah, so let's put this on the CaffeineMan rating chart. I am actually going to give this a 7.2. Not a fan of grape and citrus mixed together. Not sure if you will be either, but I give them credit for actually trying some new drinks out to make them stand out from the rest. Moving on. Last up, we got the mango. And this is one of the only ones that actually only have one flavor. This is mango. All the other ones had a mix of 2 flavors. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm a mango fan. There's no citrus in there. So I'm hoping for the best. Let's taste it out. It's kind of yellow. They better not put any citrus in there. I mean, mango is a little bit citrus, but shouldn't be yellow. Yellow's lemon. All right, well, it didn't pack a punch of flavor. I always like when I get my mangoes and berries, I always like a solid punch of flavor. It didn't give that to me right away. Sweetness is a medium to high sweetness. There's not too much citrus in there pulling back on it. I would say, I'm not sure, I've had crackers and water in between to get those citrus flavors out of my mouth, but I am getting a little bit of citrus out of here. I'm definitely gonna go back in a few seconds to see if I'm still getting that citrus flavor out of here. The flavor profile is actually a medium flavor profile. Like I said, they're not giving you a punch of power, so they're not giving you a high amount of power. All of these taste like a little bit lighter than your standard energy drinks. So if you're used to the bangs and the rains that are super sweet, these aren't as sweet, but they are light and refreshing. And if you're someone who likes the light and refreshing with citruses, you're probably gonna like most of these. They're not giving you a very sweet drink. Go back in. Yeah, that is a bit weird. I'm still getting some citrus out of there as well as some mango, but it's kind of light in that mango flavor and that citrus in there. It doesn't say it's a mango citrus, but I guess they like to put citrus in all their drinks because I'm still getting a bit of a citrus flavor out of there. So I would say I'm getting a light flavor of like a 60 to 70% mango flavor. I would say I'm probably getting a 20 to 30% citrusy flavor out of here. And overall with that 100%, even that 70% mango is not a strong mango. It's a light mango flavor. So where's this going to be going on the CaffeineMan rating chart? I'm actually going to give this an 8.3. Out of all of them, this one didn't really perform all that well. It's not like I was trying to have high expectations for the mangoes, but if you're gonna compare it to other mangoes out there, it's really not competitive with them, and I did like some of the other ones a bit better. There you go, moving on. What are we moving on to? We're moving on to the final thoughts. Yeah, so these are actually all pretty good. I cannot believe, I still can't believe it, I'm in shock, that the highest rating one by CaffeineMan was a lime citrus flavor. So yeah, but like I said, it was a good lime citrus flavor, and all the rest were pretty good. There was one of the 7s there. So if you're someone who likes the citruses, you might rate these a bit higher. Everyone has their own different personal preferences. I'm more of a sweet kind of person, but like I said, I do try and focus on the flavor. So where can you guys pick these up? If you go to their website, they do have a store locator, and they don't go by zip code, but they just tell you a list of stores that carry these drinks. If you don't have any of those stores near you, you can buy them right off the website. And as a side note, actually their website is really good. They do give you a lot of information on there. I didn't mean to make it sound bad when they didn't give you much in the Our Story section. All the other sections have a decent amount of information, and you can purchase these drinks right from them. Thanks for joining me today, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. The Sustain also includes a matcha green tea latte. No, not a latte. Here's a latte with your energy drink. Ah.